Did you know that 9 out of 10 US adults go online every day, with 41% being almost constantly connected? We can make the most of this trend by focusing our marketing efforts on creating content that resonates with and engages our digital audience. This is called digital marketing. It includes a variety of online campaigns that connect with people through computers, phones, tablets, and other digital devices. Digital marketing features different formats such as online videos, display ads, search engine marketing, paid social ads, and social media posts. Digital marketing, however, is not easy, or at least before we discovered NotebookLM. In our past videos, we taught you 3 ways you can use it to your advantage, and how you can also use it to quickly generate podcasts. Now, we will explore 5 examples of how we use NotebookLM for our own clients and how you can use it too to help simplify your digital marketing strategy. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tips on digital marketing, SEO strategies, and all things online growth. Use case 1. Create social media posts from real estate podcasts. In this use case, we will ask NotebookLM to give us social media post ideas that recap the best bits from the top 3 real estate podcasts on YouTube. Here's what we're going to do. For this, we're using some of the more famous real estate podcasts. First, we'll check out The Real Deal and head on to their podcast section to choose a video. Let's choose this one, get the link, and add it to NotebookLM. That's the first. The second one is the Trepwire podcast. Again, let's head on to their YouTube channel, go to their playlists, and browse their podcast section. Let's choose the first one, copy the link, and add it again to NotebookLM. Now we have 2, and our last one is the rent roll. Let's go again to their podcast section and choose this video. Let's open it, copy the link, and add it to NotebookLM. Now we have the sources. What's the next step? Let's ask NotebookLM to create a summary of each podcast and give us ideas for a series of social media posts. Wait for a few seconds for the results. As you can see, NotebookLM generated a summary and social media post ideas for each of the podcasts. For example, for the podcast from Trepwire, some ideas are infographic, poll, and quote card. For the rent roll, there are question prompt, trivia challenge, and behind-the-scenes video. Lastly, from Deconstruct, you can do debate prompt, video clip, and article share links. Use case 2, creating a valuable blog post from multiple sources. For example, we are working with a real estate company to provide thought leadership content. We found this article about Arizona's limits on regulation of vacation rentals and short-term rentals, and this another article to supplement it. Let's let NotebookLM do the job for us. First, let's open a new notebook and add all the links as sources. After that, let's ask NotebookLM to create us a blog post about Arizona's rental laws based on the sources. Wait for a few seconds for the results. As soon as NotebookLM provides the result, what you can do is check and see if it's already good for you. However, to get the best quality, you can either provide more sources, add your own thoughts on the blog post, or give more instructions to NotebookLM to modify and optimize the blog post. Use case 3, top article recap. What if while browsing industry-related news, you found an excellent and in-depth article that you want to reference and create a blog post about? Well, NotebookLM can also do that for you. Let's say you are into alternative investments and you saw this article called Gold Prices Forecast to Climb to Record High. Here's what you can do. Get the link and add it as a source in NotebookLM. Once it's added, type the prompt or what you're wanting NotebookLM to do for you. For example, create an article outline using the source. Wait for it to load, and as soon as the result is available, review it to make sure it's what you have in mind. If not, just give the prompt and it will edit the outline for you. Let's say you want the outline to be focused on 2025 forecast. Just type it and wait for the result. Use case 4. Create long FAQ post. Want to create a long FAQ post from several existing pieces of content? NotebookLM can also do it for you. Let's use one of our clients, Nick's Guide, as an example and use her blogs as the source. Here's what we can do. First, Pick all of the blogs that we're going to use. Nick's Guide only publishes real estate-related content, so we should not have to worry if the sources we can get are all related. Add all these sources. Don't worry, the maximum is 50 sources, so we should be safe. This can take a while. Now, we have 40 sources. Once all the sources are added, let's type the prompt, which is to create a summary of each blog. With giving prompts, context is very important. So let's add the output is to be published on my website as a long FAQ post. So keep that into consideration. Let's wait for the results. And here is your long FAQ post. You can see questions like, what are 1031 exchanges? How do I get started with apartment investing? What are the pros and cons of hard money lenders? And more. Use Case 5, test podcasts versus blog posts. We have also created podcasts using various blogs to test how these perform against written-only content. The good news is, it did not take us a lot of time to create the podcast. We just let NotebookLM do it for us. Here's how. Let's choose our sources. In this use case, we will choose blogs from our other client, The Richer Geek, and let's choose 2 from their blogs. Let's get the link and add them as sources in NotebookLM. Once the sources are done loading, head over to the audio overview section and click Generate. Wait for a few minutes for the final podcast to be finished. Once it's done, you can download and upload it as a podcast. Monitor engagements and analytics to see which perform better, the podcast or the blogs. Final thoughts. NotebookLM is a great way to enhance digital marketing strategies and maximize efficiency. By speeding up content creation, NotebookLM saves time and frees up resources for more strategic activities. With NotebookLM, digital marketing becomes less about managing repetitive tasks and more about creating impactful connections with your audience.